Hi Capricorn, this is Just with your November 1st to the 15th, 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Capricorn, I see begging. Someone's begging. Yeah, someone's begging. And, they're giving you a whole song and a dance, okay? This is for my ladies and my men, and it's happening everywhere. It's happening in your family, your friends, acquaintances. You may find just a random person in the street asking for money. At work, people are wanting something from you. People are begging, 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 and begging. Some people just think that you have it, or you may be the person begging someone. And the crazy part about it is that there's a sense of entitlement that comes along with the begging. They're not just begging, but they feel entitled to what you have to some extent, which, I don't know. I don't understand that. That sounds more to me like your children. They're the ones that may have that sort of energy. Unfortunately, you're going to get that from everyone that you can relate this to. It looks like some of you may be going through very strong processes as far as like going through a rigorous interviewing process. Okay, you could have just recently lost your job. Someone just left that work, and now you have to either replace that person, or you're looking for work. You're holding on to every last dime that you have, and you're kind of frantic. That's that. Some of you are having like this franticness within, trying to hurry up to try to find something else to replace what you have, that sort of thing. And it's going to take a little while. So you just need to kind of take it, take a deep breath and get your wits about yourself. I feel like you will if you're in this stasis. You may find that a lot of people that are asking for your hand, asking for you to do something. And I do see a lot of children here, teenagers, adult children acting like teenagers, teenagers acting like babies. So I do see there's this guilt trip that I'm seeing too. So some of you that haven't been in your child's life on a day-to-day basis, or have, had that one-on-one or that constant relationship with your child, you may be going through it with them. You may have tried to get through to them, to try to establish or reestablish a relationship. And you kind of get that, this person only wants to be nice, or they want to make themselves available when I can give them something. Only when they need something, they'll come calling. They can answer my phone call. They can reach out to me. They'll send me a text. But other than that, then they have nothing to say to me. Okay. And then when I call, they won't answer my phone. They'll hide behind their mom, that sort of thing. I do feel like this is, for divorced couples, or, people that have never actually gotten together, but they share a child or children in common. So there's a lesson here for the month of November. I feel like, especially as we're approaching the holidays, particularly in the States, there's going to be some, very clear understanding between feeling used and having a clear understanding that someone thinks that it's okay to use you. Okay. Or you them, like someone's going to call you out on it. Like, hey, if they don't call you out, they know. And this may not be the time that they call you out, but they're going to know, and they're going to really see that, you're trying to use me, because the only time that you want to be bothered with me is when I have something to give you. Okay. As far as money is concerned, you guys are doing okay. For some of you that are working, obviously, on established. Others of you, I do feel like you're holding on to monies because something could have just happened. You could have had to pay out something. You could have loaned money to someone. You may have had to pay someone back that you've borrowed money from. So there is a holding on to monies. You may have your eye on something. Something could have just come to you out of the blue, and it's like, hey, I'm going to do this. And now you're kind of like saving your pennies up and saving your dollars in order to invest in this new idea that you have. It looks like things are going to kind of take a little bit of a slowdown as we get into the third week of November. For some of you, you're going to kind of take a step back of things. Some of you that your mom is still here, you may be making her a bit of a focus. You may be trying to contact your mother and try to get in touch with her. It may be a bit difficult. But I do see family, friends, again, other people being more of a focus, or just being in your life, period. Okay. I feel like some of you are kind of let go of hangups. And it seems like there are people that are wanting more from you than what you feel they deserve. Now, as we get into love, it looks like there has been some fallout, some discord, some petty arguments with you and another person, which has led to there being a bit of a silent treatment. It seems like every time you talk to this person, they have a bone to pick with you, which is going nowhere. Like you could care less, or the person could switch it around and place it in any direction that it's supposed to go in. I do feel like you care, or there's a caring for the other person, but someone's very immature. So someone understands themselves. They know what they want. They know where they're at. They're going to be unmoved. So there's nothing that other person can do to change who they are. But the other person is very much still immature. I don't care if this person is 70, they're immature. They're all over the place. They just haven't grown up yet. And a lot of these people are older than what they are. So whatever age they are, they're acting far younger than that chronological age. I feel like because this person kind of, they don't do one thing or another thing. They can't hold on to a job. They can't keep a place. They, can't stay out of trouble. They're always in the mix of something that it just keeps you aware that, you know what, I'm just going to, not open myself up. So some of you are not going to open yourself up to love them, to really give of yourself, even though you do care for them. But the reality is that, you've seen this behavior before. So this time around, you're going to handle them a bit differently. Okay. So you're going to kind of be unmoved by their antics is what I'm getting here. I feel like mentally you are done. You're very strong. You understand what this situation is. Although you care for them, I feel like you understand that they're the person that has to save themselves. But so much you can do. You've tried everything you can. And so it's all on them. I feel like this person may go and turn into having a bit of a tantrum as you get into the second week of November, feeling somewhat of justification. So they may come up missing. And again, this will to some extent be their immature ploy to get you to care, because I feel like you're so unmoved by all of these other antics that they've displayed that they're going to go to the extreme and, come up missing. I feel like some of you would try a few times and then you'll be over it. Because again, this person, the person is, they're not there. They're not on your level, or you're not on their level. So switch it around as you need to. So someone's fed up and someone's had it, and someone's very clear about the situation that they're in, and they're not going to indulge another person in any antics is all that I see. And this could, this is in any old relationship, new relationship, a relationship where you're only dating someone. Like you're coming into any situation, or you're at the place in your current relationship that this is how you feel. Okay. So this applies to all of you across the board. It's echoing very strongly. I do feel like some of you may be having a baby on the way by a particular person, or some of you may be pregnant. There is this sense of fallout. Someone's acting again immature, so all of that still applies. And there is this element of either if you're pregnant, you trying to reach out to him and he's acting again childish, or you've been trying to reach out to her, or he's been trying to reach out to you. But I do feel like he's not necessarily there may be some money issues, like someone's trying to control the other person or be vindictive as far as monies are concerned. So you're not necessarily going to you're not going to allow yourself to kind of fall to that that ploy is what I'm getting. So that's kind of what I see for some of you guys. Overall, if you're not going through all of this, I feel like there's some just focusing on money, work. Again, children is the focus. Outside people kind of wanting and needing your attention, and it could be as a couple. And that's kind of what I see for the first 2 weeks of November. So those of you who can relate and would like to comment below, please do so. We would love to hear from you. If you would like a personal reading with me, I can be reached in the beginning and into this video, as well as the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, 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 and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.